I've already walked to the store. I'm exhausted already. I was trying to get up and get it done. I woke up at 7, but I couldn't get motivated. I was a little bit tired. And then I got ready and everything. I walked up there at 8. But it's already hot out there. But I made it anyway. Um, um, the lady hadn't called me back yet about the whether or not I can go over there and stay or whatever and get my car fixed. So I messaged her, been messaging things and stuff like that. But yesterday, I was looking over doing some research, and I heard about Saturn. That Saturn retrograde is right here on us. Okay, it's going to start. I want to say it was said that July 17th, maybe, or July 20th, all the way to December 10th. Okay, that's what it'll be, right? So I went and looked it up, and no sound. You can't hear me at all? Dang, I'll have to say all this stuff over again. Hold on a second. I'm not sure if you can or not. Just your name is kind of... Okay. Now, so I don't trust you at all. So bye. Trust you at all now. You did it. Told me I didn't have no sound and then trying to play games and shit. I'm not in the mood for that shit. Anyway, so I looked up Saturn retrograde, okay? I suggest that y'all do it too. I put in there, what effects does it have on my birth date, okay? Because it has the most major effect on cardinal signs, okay? I'm a cardinal sign. I'm June 23rd. And it's talking about because of the strawberry moon last night and tonight, we're in the like a little loop of manifestation right now. From now till the July when Saturn retrograde hits, okay? We need to be manifesting what we want to see in our lives and in the world and stuff, okay? Even writing it down, everything. You need to be, this is a time for the spiritual leaders to manifest light into the world, okay? Manifest hope, manifest togetherness and love and that, okay? Through that Saturn retrograde, which is 5 months long. So, that's what I wanted to tell y'all about that, okay? Also, something else oh, I need to tell y'all about this. This is so freaking crazy. So, President Trump, let me see what this message is. Whatever. So, good morning, Stacy. So, there's a dude that got 7-year conviction for working on his John Deere tractor. Okay. Went to jail. I think he was in there like 9 months or some shit like that. Okay. And President Trump pardoned him. That's insane. But there's some kind of new law. They're trying to make it where we can't fix our vehicles or fix our stuff. So you understand? And also along with that, there was a junkyard that had a little fire going, and it caught these cars on fire. Well, this ended up spreading to 5 other junkyards. 5 other junkyards. Okay. And they're trying to do away with any kind of way that you can get parts for these older cars. They want everything to be able to be tracked, in other words, okay? But also on that note, did you know that every single car has this fuse in it? There's a fuse in every car. that you can take out, but it tracks you. It tracks everywhere you go. It tracks. It has out information on your car. It has your VIN number and everything. That little fuse that's in your fuse box. I'm not sure which one it is because it didn't show that part. It just showed him talking about it and showing you the fuse and that and that and that. But it didn't show you which one is the one that does all the tracking and data. It's like a data fuse. Even in older version cars. That's the way, like the old school way that they used to keep a track of how to find you. That's crazy to me, because it seems like that they can't find these running criminals. They can't find them. They can't find these people that snatch up these kids. They can't find them. But if you worked on your John Deere tractor, baby, you better bet they're going to come fucking lock you up. That's some crazy shit right there. I can't believe that. Yeah, gonna send somebody to jail 7 years. Who was the judge in that case? Gonna send that man to jail for 7 fucking years just for working on his tractor. That's insane to me. Anyway, so in the letter, in the cards here, we got we got the Knight of Wands and the Hermit. Okay, it's some type of extraordinary event is coming, and you need to be in like manifestation mode. Okay, I'm telling you, there's some kind of event you need to be. Look, I know all this crazy shit's going on around you, and you don't know which way to turn, and that's a sign that something is. It's kind of like, okay, like the first signs of contractions. That's what that is. All that shit going on around you like that, it's like having contractions. Not necessarily water hadn't broke necessarily. You're just having contractions, and you could feel, you know, that it's happening, that it's coming, okay? So that's what this is, okay? Letting you know, some kind of sign that some kind of extraordinary event is coming. It also shows the Ace of Cups and the Death card here, that if you've been like secluded and isolated and alone and that, that's all about to change too. So everything is probably about to change for you. If you've been going through like hella bullshit for years all by yourself, all that's about to turn around for you, okay? You're not going to be alone anymore. It says the Sun card and the Six of Wands. You're going to get some kind of recognition and adoration. Somebody's going to be thanking you, like telling you thank you for your work and that, okay? Take that as it resonates. All right, thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for always walking right beside me. I know even through all the muck and the mud and everything, you're right there. So that's about the only thing that gives me hope to keep going. Thank you. Okay. Tell me what collective needs to know about this energy. What's going on? Is it lifting? Is what kind of change can we expect? Inform us. Y'all take what resonates, okay? Hold on, my shit's just a little sideways. Alright, tell me what collective needs to know, what's collective need to hear. Let's cut them real quick. Says somebody's about to be open to giving and receiving, balance, sharing, and wealth. Some type of generosity, some kind of present, a gift. Someone's about to receive a gift or give a gift, okay? Could be something about your gifts. Okay, so let me look at that card for a second. So something about your gift. Somebody was given to the wrong person. You were telling the truth. Somebody else was like greedy. Somebody was given some to the wrong person. I'm telling you, they're realizing something about that. Look, you're going to be celebrated. Look, this Emperor wants to celebrate. This Emperor wants to celebrate you. Look, it's a secret. It has something to do with it. Some kind of secret that is, the mask is coming off. Okay, what's behind the moon? Yeah, some kind of revealing of a mask is going to cause an upheaval. This is like cause and effect, like karma and dharma. If you've done good, look, it's the shift storm, y'all. The shift storm. Because divine is handling something. This is some kind of divine is putting something to an end, so you can usher in this new beginning. Telling you to pay attention and keep an eye on the signs. These are all signs, okay, for this new beginning. Something is shifting. The shift storm is here, y'all, for this Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, take what resonates. What is this Emperor wanting to celebrate right here in the middle? What does this Emperor want to celebrate? Something to do with your gifts or giving gifts. Take that as it resonates. Somebody was giving to the wrong person. They've realized it. They've realized something about seeing a bigger picture, higher. They're looking up to a higher point of view, like raised up, like it's raised up. Okay. All right. Tell me what collective needs to know. Thank you. What is collective's energy right now, in the here and now? It says, dang, that looks like some kind of serendipitous partnership, friendship. A friend is going to come in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Take what resonates. It says unified love. It says affection, a proposal, and a connection. Then we got some kind of meditation. This is going to happen out of nowhere. I'm telling you, it's going to be sudden, like two ships crossing in the path. It's going to happen out of nowhere. That's what's in collective's energy. It's boredom. You're kind of bored. You're waiting on something. Look, if something's going to happen miraculously fast. Somebody's been spying on you. You have a fan. A thirst for knowledge. Somebody's trying to connect with you. Why haven't they had any communication with collective? They're about to. This sword right here. Somebody's about to open up, and this spy is about to open up and give you some kind of message. What? It says the spy's been having bad luck, out of control, breaking a cycle. Okay, they're breaking a cycle. Someone feels guilt. Why would they feel guilt? Like, why? These are like two people, like, looks like two strangers on the road, on the same road. Two strangers on the same road. Somebody's thirsting for knowledge, spying, receiving information from you. What is this? Why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? A new cycle. A new cycle. It says the Sun and the Eight of Cups. Somebody's elevating. Somebody has changed the way that they were viewing something, looking at something. They may have been viewing you in some other kind of way, and now they see that y'all are the same. Y'all are just alike. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio's out here again with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo. Okay. Somebody's elevating. This is elevation. This is breaking some kind of cycle and walking away from something so you can start this new beginning. But it looks like two strangers. Look, have been crossing some. Y'all might have crossed each other's paths before. Didn't even know it. It says new beginnings, opportunities. It says some kind of keep going, and end is in sight. You're on the right path. You got to look up beyond these wands. You have to look up beyond these wands and let go of some kind of burden that's been burdening you. It says the Emperor's doing this, y'all. I'm telling you, the Emperor's coming towards this fair lady. He's been watching her. Wants to invest in you. It says luxury, rewards, fruits of labor. He's been watching you work, man. This is a shift storm. Okay? He's seeing life from a different point of view now. Breaking some kind of cycle, some kind of old cycle that was working against him. What do I need to know about that? He made some kind of decision. He's made a decision to speak to collective, to talk up, to speak up. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. made a decision to talk to collective. Yeah, he wants to come in and speak to you. Driven to succeed. He wants to defend something about something that he done. It says a truth seeker. Bottom of the deck says the truth. So he's cutting out something that's no longer serving him to bring this into fruition. Because apparently y'all are like magnet energies, like magnetic energies. This person's feeling that he cut away an old energy that wasn't deserving. This is almost like this person said, like he was in a relationship or something, and it's like he was in some kind of relationship or something like that, and was watching you, like spying on you or whatever, or keeping an eye on you or whatever, like falling in love with you, but not ever met you or anything like that, okay? And it's something like some kind of magnetic pull. He's cut out something that he was given. He's realized that he was given to the wrong person. Because he was holding back from speaking to you. Maybe you're at a distance. Maybe that's what it is. You're at some kind of distance. Y'all let me know if these fools come up here and put bullshit all over my fucking messages, because I ain't putting up with it, okay? I'll give you demons in Jesus' name. Y'all be gone. Bye. Alright, so tell me what he's realized about the fair lady. He wants to talk to you. Look, about something that he saw you on the fucking World Wide Web. I'm trying to tell you, he's saying you're authentic. And he wants you to work with him. Man, this dude wants to put you in charge. I'm telling you. He wants to put you in charge because you can see from a higher perspective. Okay. So, tell me about this Seven of Cups and the Knight of Swords. It says the Queen of Pentacles. He wants to put you in charge, on top. Because you do things step by step. You're hardworking. You're a good investment. I'm telling you, you're a good investment. You're honest. You're humble. You're determined. You have courage. You're brave. You're a very good investment. Okay? This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's coming towards you. It says there's no competition. Let me look. You're stirring the pot and creating tension. You may think you've won, but all you've done is create a holistic environment and made an ass of yourself. Focus on repairing the damage before it's too late, because your reputation is on the line. This is for this Emperor, y'all. It says, what more important to you, being right or isolating yourself from everyone else? So that's more like a, the victory's not worth the price, okay? He's realizing it. Now he wants to give you something. Tell me what he wants. Tell me what about this Five of Swords. Him realizing that he made some kind of mistake. Intuition. Using his intuition. Trusting himself. I'm telling you, this is something about the divine feminine. He made a mistake. He was told gossip and rumors and lies and that and that and that and that. He went with it. This slid around into the look. He was in some kind of debt. Oh Lord, he was in debt. He don't know what he's doing in this work. Some kind of work he don't know what he's doing. He wants you to do it. He can't do it. He wants you to do it. He's going to pay you to do it. He's going to give it to you. He's going to give you this and make you the boss. I'm telling you, you're about to be the boss of something. What's collecting? Okay, it says a Six of Cups. Maybe a restaurant. A bar. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know what it looks like to me? This person had an alcohol problem. It has a bar. And he went into recovery and quit drinking. He don't want to run the bar. He wants you to do it. That's what it looks like. He don't know what he's doing in that bar neither. Like, he was allowing, like, the waitresses and the bartender and that, because it was all about the way that they looked, not their skills, okay? It was about the way that they looked, and he's realizing that he made a bad mistake by putting these people in charge, because they're like destroying his business. He wants to make you the boss. He wants to give it to you. Give it to you. I'm telling you, he wants to give you this. Not just you run it. Okay? He wants you to take over and have it. But saying that, he's got feelings for you. This is crazy for him too, because he was always drunk. He was always drunk prior, so he didn't make any kind of logical choices or anything like that. I'm telling you, this person is sobered up and been watching you, been a fan of yours, been watching you on some kind of social media, and you've helped them recover from their alcoholism or addiction. All the struggles that you go through and all that kind of fuck shit. And he's watching that, and you don't be like rushing to get drunk or nothing like that. You know what I mean? And he's watched you. He said you're extraordinary. This person says you're extraordinary. He never seen nothing like it. All right, tell me what kind of what do we need to be aware of about this emperor's actions? Because this is like two magnetic forces coming together that y'all may not even, it seems like this person does this kind of work too, like this kind of work. Like on the side. I'm telling you, okay, it says something about I asked what the Emperor's next move is, what he's planning on. He's stuck. He could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It says some kind of feeling isolated. He feels isolated. But he's doing it himself, victim mentality. Because those people fucked him over. I'm telling you, while he was in rehab. While he was in rehab, they just fucking run amok of this business. I'm telling you. It says, and now he's trying to figure out like long-term goals, okay? Having some type of he may be wanting to remodel the place, give it a whole new like facelift or something. Looks like they damaged it. And he's sweeping it all up, or something got damaged about it. He's wanting to give it a reboot, this business. Let me read this. It says, you understand the value of hard work and investing towards long-term goals. You're not interested in quick wins. The Seven of Pentacles is telling you to look at the bigger picture. It says you may be frustrated that some things are taking too long to come to fruition. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, but you must remain patient. So he's kind of in a stagnated standstill right now. Looks like he's analyzing some kind of something that was destroyed, and if it's worth it. Okay, that's what it looks like he's doing. Some kind of analyzation. All right, what else is this Emperor doing? What is he working on towards collective? Oh, that one wants to show. Queen of Swords. It didn't pop out, so I'm not leaving it. What is he working on coming towards collective? He's coming to some kind of terms. Look, he's been saving money. He's been saving money. He was in debt. He was in debt because of this fucking business that was being fucking misran. He was in debt over that. He's been saving money, and he felt like that he didn't have anything to offer y'all. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is out here. I'm telling you. This person didn't... somebody like tried to destroy something that he was working on, some kind of, he was working on some kind of plan. And somebody tried to destroy it. So he's been saving up money. What's he saving money for? To bring it towards collective? It says a new beginning. He's saving up money for a new beginning. Gonna have fine. He's about to do something spontaneous. What is this Emperor about to do spontaneously? He's about to contact collective. When a sword comes out, he wants to talk to you. Oh, this is the Page of the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Recovery from a loss, spiritual poverty, charity, improvement, karmic lesson, forgiving, and positive changes. Look at that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. United love. He's recovering from something, from some kind of debt. And he wants to reboot something. Kickstart a friendship. The golden ratio. Finding balance in you. This person, you bring them some type of balance in their equilibrium or something. They felt, when they saw you or whatever, it's like you give them some kind of peace. It's like you give them some kind of peace throughout some kind of ordeal that they were recovering from. They weren't only recovering from some kind of addiction. They were recovering from some kind of karmic bad relationship or something that was destroying like their house or their business or something to that effect. This karmic relationship, I mean, you can look at it like this. It might not be for everybody, but for some people out there. Like if you get into a tiff with them, this karmic would just bust shit and bust the door open, break the windows, and just like dumb shit. Okay? Just dumb shit. And he's recovering from all that, from going through all of that. Like he felt like he was in a tornado all the time. Alright, so bring these two together, the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. The Emperor. He's looking at his investments. Bring the Four of Pentacles and the Fool together. He was making some kind of plan. Somebody was fraud. Oh, I'm telling you, there was a theft. Oh, so the karmic took. He's recovering from all of that. I'm telling you. He's recovering from all of that. He was having trouble even thinking about getting in a relationship because of it. This may be you as well, collective. But you've gained some kind of new perspective that everybody's not going to be that way. And they've been watching, this person's been watching you publicly. This is a spy. I'm telling you. Alright, so he's been watching collective, but he ain't made no move. He hasn't even tried to talk to collective or anything. Okay? He's keeping it silent. He was keeping all of his feelings and everything silent. But he kept looking back. He kept looking toward this new beginning. He couldn't figure out why he was drawn to you. This person couldn't figure out, like, why does he keep looking back towards you? You understand? Like, he could have watched you, like, 4 years ago or something. But he keeps going back to you without it being like a coincidence coming on his feed. Like, typing in your name and everything. Hold on. I gotta hang now. And he can't figure out what is the draw. He's magnetically drawn to you, collective. This Emperor is. He's about to make some kind of move. What's this move that he's about to make? The Six of Wands. It says the Nine of Cups. It says the world in reverse. Seeking personal closure. Somebody don't have any kind of closure. It says with the karmic. Seeking closure to this gossip. This man has realized, I'm telling you, he's realized that these people were, look, they may have seen you online, and the karmic seen that he was interested or something, or why do you watch her all the time, and what do you know, I'm tired of hearing her voice and that kind of shit, okay? And like putting you down or something, because somebody been watching you on a platform big time, okay? It was the karmics as well. The karmics as well as him. He wants to give you some kind of gratitude and seek some kind of closure, because this right here is a true connection, true contentment, satisfaction, gratitude, wishes coming true. Okay, this right here is like heavy partying, gossip, three's a crowd. Okay, this is what he's realizing, y'all. That he should have made his move towards you. That he accepted something, because he was drinking or something, doing drugs or something. He didn't think that you would accept him like that. So he went with somebody else. He has regret over it now that he's recovered. Because he knows that you could have helped him recover. Nope, 7 of Cups. Opportunities, wishful thinking. I'm telling you, the wish come true for him. And he feels regret. It says, pay attention to your imagination in both the real world and in your dreams. Take action to ensure that your dreams become reality. Don't sit idle and expect things to manifest on their own. It says, evaluate options closely and wisely before making decisions to ensure the best outcome. So he's contemplating over something. Looks like he got rid of a couple of people. Like he marked them off. Like, nah, them ain't the ones. That ain't the one. Made some kind of list. You've been writing up some kind of list. Making a list. King of Cups. Emotionally balanced. Empathic. A leader. A supportive leader. He's gained control of his emotions. Some kind of justice on the bottom of the deck. It says it says that he walking away from some kind of, look, he just decided that he was just going to abandon something and come towards what makes him happy. That's what it shows. Look, and he could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Why is the 8 of Cups? Because you rose above some kind of destructive behavior or destructive thoughts, or destructive emotions. So he changed his way of thinking, his point of view, to the Queen of Cups, the best option. Tell me about this 8 of Cups in this tower for this King of Cups. The Lovers. He chooses you. I'm telling you. Okay, so what is he planning on how to connect with collective, or can collective even know that? Because he's planning to dog, if it don't look like he's coming in physical form, not trying to contact you over the phone. Is he coming in physical form? Something to do with his work. You may run across him because of some kind of work that he does. Because he walked away from something. This is something to do with his work and time management. What the fuck is he walking away from? Look, he wants you to... He's coming directly to you. I'm telling you, about some kind of work. He knows where you're at. He's being divinely guided. He can't even understand what's motivating him or pushing him to do this. Like, he's in kind of confusion about what is even motivating him to... He feels very connected to you, collective. Like, y'all, like, I'm telling you. Look, why is this out here? It says, it's never easy to hear at the moment, but grief and heartache can be defining and character building. This suffering your experience is meant to make you stronger. Rather than focusing on the past, focus on what's ahead. Dust yourself off and keep on going. So he's determined. It's showing that he's determined that you're the one. That's what that's showing. Like he's made some kind of, he made up his mind. Does this person also do divination work? This is a spiritual leader as well, but he's got some kind of, this is crazy. He's got some kind of, like business that he don't know how to run or something. I'm telling you. It's like it was left to him in an inheritance or something to that effect. But he trusted in somebody else to do it, and they fucked it up. I mean, they fucked up everything. They didn't have no idea what they were doing. I don't know what that is about, but I'm fixing to ask if he does some kind of online, is he an online influencer or something to that effect? Because that's what it feels like. Show the King of Wands. So you may have helped him tap into his own gifts when he recovered from that alcohol or drugs. I'm telling you. Does this Emperor person, does he do some kind of online, is he an online influencer or kind of, hell, he might even be famous. He may even be famous, y'all. It says the Queen of Swords, unbiased judgment, clear-minded. Why is it showing the Queen of Swords? He speaks on some kind of, he may speak on some kind of platform. Unbiased judgment. He's a judge? Tell me what you're talking about with this this Emperor. Is he a online, is he a star? He's some kind of judge, making some kind of judgment. He's making some type of judgment. Why does the Queen of Swords come out when I talk about the Emperor? And what he does for a living. Look at that shit. Fucking Nine of Cups in reverse. Lack of inner joy. Look, he's just being plain. It's like he don't have any kind of motivation. He's seeking, he's looking for inspiration. Why some kind of accomplishment, some kind of, you help this person. I'm telling you, you help this person realize their abilities, their gifts. You walk them through it, kind of, and they want to pay you for it. They want to pay you for it. Help this person. It says you help them overcome challenges by being your unique, authentic self. This person sees you doing something all by yourself and your strength and your all these attacks and shit. This person damn watches you on a regular, maybe even watches your old shit for you to just be with them all the time. Like they feel like you're with them. Giving them guidance. I'm telling you, look, they watch you all the time. This person watches you all the time. Can't believe, they don't know if you're real or not. Like, they like, wow, man, like, is this person real? Like, okay, let me say this. Okay, like y'all can watch every single day and all that stuff. Y'all don't know about me. I don't know what I do when I'm not on here. Okay, but I'm pretty authentic. Y'all can pretty much tell this is me all the time. And it's like they're trying to wonder, are they putting on some kind of show let's say, is all that just an act? is what he's asking. Okay? But it ain't. It's the real deal. Tough living in this world, I'll tell you what. Anyway, tell you what resonates, okay? They like your point of view on things, too. Look, this person wants to give you some type of victory. Good fortune. They're seeing you in their dreams and everything. This person feels like you're with them all the time. And it's a stranger. I'm telling you. Let me read it. It says, an important milestone has been reached, and you're feeling confident and self-assured. Not only have you reached your goals, but others have taken notice. It says you've received acclaim. Don't let guilt stand in the way of your success. They're about to give you some type of notoriety. I don't know, maybe, man, this all feels like you just been his inspiration. Like you just been the fucking bomb diggity inspiration. That's what it feels like. And it looks like they do the same kind of shit you do, same kind of work. He may, okay, this person may have been hiding their okay, if it's a man, like, they may have been, when they talk and stuff, like, they keep their emotional side hid. You understand? Like, it's kind of boring. Because we're being hurt so much. No, take that as it resonates. This person's trying to get a spark back, and you've inspired them. You've inspired them to take movement. What? It says some kind of divorce. Oh, they're going through a divorce. That's what they've been holding back. Hold on, I got this stupid hang now. I can't get it off. What do you pop out divorce for after 6 of Wands? So they were getting everything squared away. They didn't want to come towards you while they were still married. And they were recovering. I'm trying to tell you, they must have been married to this karmic lady. It looks like they're taking back they're gaining clarity. Look, their self-confidence. This person has signed divorce papers. It wasn't finalized or something. He wants to celebrate this divorce with you. That's so retarded. Okay, take what resonates. This Emperor wants to celebrate this divorce with you. And offer something at the same time. Some kind of stability. Yeah, he wants to offer stability, a partnership. He's going to ask you to marry him. He wants to ask you to marry him. He don't know how you're going to feel because you don't know. But I have a feeling that you're going to know him. Like you're going to feel like you know him. Or something to that effect, okay? He wants to straight up ask you to marry him. Why? What is Collective going to do about that? How's Collective feel about that? Or how will Collective feel about it? It says take a methodical approach. Slow and steady. You're being divinely guided. This is some kind of new project or new opportunity. Ain't. Motherfuckers jump into bed with each other before they even know each other's last name. And in the past, you may have done that, okay? But now, you're like, you're going to be my friend before I fuck you. I ain't doing nothing with you. You're going to be my friend. And them too. They're feeling slow and steady, taking things slow, not jumping into things, but they want to marry you. They feel like that they ain't been, they've been with you all this time. It's telling you to take some type of slow, methodical approach. Just analyze the whole situation. Look for the signs. It says achievement, good investments. Good investments, divinely guided. There's something about sex, I'm telling you, about like abstaining from sex, getting to know one another first, something to that effect. So he wants to marry collective and not have sex. Something to do with you. He has 45, y'all. Something is definitely getting prepared. Look at that. This says the shadow self, destructive behavior. He may feel like the sex is toxic, like what I just explained. Jumping into bed with somebody and stuff. He don't want to do that, or you don't want to, because this is about you. You want to get to know somebody. He don't. He wants to marry you. And look, he's saying. Listen, I'm telling you, he's saying. Well, you know, there's been prearranged marriages all over the world, like for years and years and years and years and years. He said we can get to know each other as husband and wife. That's what he's saying. He said that's the best way. I guess it is. I mean, if you really think about it, young kids getting married and stuff like that ain't no different. Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're getting into. I don't know. He's wanting to marry you to make something yours. What is this about abstaining? Tell me why you're talking about abstaining. It says strength. Somebody's realizing they were wasting their energies. Look, it says hard work, perseverance, rewards, sustainable results from a long-term view. Okay, so this is leading to your, because this is you. You're celibate. You know about the Jesus juice. Because this is telling me that he wants to dive right in and that you want to take time. You don't want it to be toxic. You want to make sure that this is the real deal. It says an earth angel. I'm telling you, you want to make sure it's the real deal. It says avoid extremes in any direction. It says taking the middle road is a decision making. Taking the middle road. Compromise. In all things, try to bring balance. Go forward with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping in too suddenly. Be sure to examine your priorities carefully. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, finding meaning. I'm telling you what you're doing. You're like, no, we're going to get to know each other. This is something about calmer waters, though. Cupid's arrow. This is about new love, y'all. New love. Nothing from the past. The past is gone. It's going to bring in justice for two people. Justice and judgment right behind each other. That's very powerful. Extremely powerful. That you're going to receive it. Because this is yours. Others was his. I want to read it. It says, for this Queen of Pentacles. It says, your decisions will have lasting effects. If you've endured wrongdoings, this card may mean that relief is incoming. It says, however, if you cause pain, take this as a warning. Ooh, it says an upright justice. It may also mean that you need to learn the truth about yourself and others. Perhaps some attention is needed for an important decision. Says, the upright positioning of the judgment indicates a moment of self-reflection. It says, you're likely... Damn it. Hold on, y'all. It's hard to fucking see this. You're likely close to reaching a significant stage in a journey. This journey may not have been the easiest one, and you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others to find what? Commonality. You can't hardly see that shit, y'all. It's funny. It says, now is the time to face challenges head on. Some kind of rebirth. Some kind of you're going to get some kind of justice, and you're going to be the boss. You're going to move it on to calmer waters, okay? It looks like you're moving away from this chaos with this King of Wands and this group of people. Somebody was controlling this, attacking your vehicle or you, trying to keep you stuck so they could, because they wanted to control you. You're moving away from that. You're elevating. You're moving away from that. Elevating. Elevation. Extremely fast. Just gonna happen out of nowhere. I just keep saying that. So does he have a plan? Does he have a plan to come towards Collective? Because Collective just gonna be like, la 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 la, you know, ha la la, oh, look at the butterflies and there's the bumblebees, and be like, oh hey, who are you? I swear it'd be like that. Like you have no idea this is coming at you. It's crazy. But that's why you've been like stuck. That's why you've been sitting in one place. Look, there's a reason behind all of this. Something about a boat. Traveling the oceans. It's a scary fucking thing these days. These things in them oceans. Yeah, it's kind of like an overnight thing, like an overnight success. Kind of like serendipity. You're just humdrumming along, surviving. Okay? And then something miraculous has happened. A miracle. Is a miracle coming to Collective? Whew, it says the devil. If you can think positive. It says something about... I hear it. I hear it perfectly. It says, integrate your shadow self, or you're going to get with your shadow self. Do you understand? You need to integrate your shadow within, or you're going to meet a mate somewhere out there that is your shadow self that you're going to have to deal with. You need to integrate your shadow, because you're not all light. I'm going to tell you right fucking now, you're not. Earth angel or not. You have shadows. When you face that fact, then you'll be a more balanced person. You're not good all the time. I know you may think that, but when you're sitting there and you're in your emotions, in your ego, you're going, I wish that motherfucker would blah, 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 blah. I wish that motherfucker, you know, I hope this motherfucker happens, this motherfucker. You start doing that, but you don't think about it when, you know, you don't think about that being a shadow, but that is a shadow. That's spell work. That's casting spells with words, saying shit like that. But you do it. You need to integrate that self, accept that about yourself, that you do that, and work on that. Okay? Because that could be what's throwing you out of balance. You be thinking, oh, I'm doing good and I'm shining my light. I'm shining my light. Until somebody upsets you. Then you're like, what are you doing? You trying to show? You trying to make me show? You trying to make me show a part of myself that I know is part of me? Uh-uh. You don't want to meet that person. But yeah, if you can accept that parts of yourself, that you're not all light all the time. You know what I'm saying? You have your little pissed off moments and stuff like that where you may go off and say all kinds of fuck shit. And not, I mean, you may mean it at the time, at the moment. But you need to integrate that part of yourself, or when you get into a relationship, they're going to be showing you that all the time, making you. You're going to be like, I hate that about you, showing me my shadow. You know what I'm saying? This could be vice versa. Take that as it resonates. What else does collective need to know? That's crazy. These are two people that are integrating. This is two people that have come to some type of, it's like the perfect combination of how y'all are gonna meet and shit. I'm telling you, it's some kind of perfect combination. God's plan is a perfect combination of events. It's like some kind of butterfly effect. It says love and harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, strength of two together. The strength of two together. Boy, that sounds just romantic. But you've got to do some type of accepting that you got a shadow. Once you realize that you do those things and stuff like that, you need to be honest with yourself that you do. Okay? And that's going to take away the power of that, where you can be like, okay, I have this about me, I do this, I need to give that to God. You know, pray on it that I don't snap off, because I'll snap the fuck off. I know I will. Look, healing from it. Healing from some kind of shadow work. It's going to be him too. I swear this all feels like that y'all are in some type of, almost like a movie script, and his life is doing the same thing as your life is. And like y'all are just going along, and his is doing this and yours is doing this. It's the same fucking thing or something. It's weird. I mean, it might not be the whole, like, the details and stuff, but the energy is the exact same. Like, it's like y'all are going parallel, but y'all haven't crossed paths. That's what it feels like. This is the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. What's the outcome? Some kind of new work. Self-development. Perfectionism. Some kind of new work. New work. Some kind of new kind of, it's work though, 8 Pentacles. Divine love. Family. Dreams coming true. What's this new work? This is the outcome. God dang. They say the magician. Somebody wanted you to be a magician. And 10 Pentacles. You don't even have to work. You're not even going to have to work. This, whatever this is going to be something that you're passionate about and you just like it. Like, it could be standing on stage singing. It could be your art. It could be writing a book. Something like that. You're not going to have to work. You're going to be given everything you need and more to help others with it. I promise you. And you're going to be some kind of leader, a spiritual leader. So you telling me like Collector's gonna be like, say Collector's gonna be a singer on a stage. It's gonna use that opportunity to spread this spiritual message. Is that what you're trying to say? Is this some kind of investment? I don't know what you're saying there. Look at God. Won't He do it? I'm not sure what that means. It says some kind of long-term investment. Rewards. Somebody wants to... It's something that you're going to love doing. I swear you're going to step up on a stage, Collective. Stepping up on a stage for some reason. And you're going to love it. And it's not a necessity because you're going to have everything you need. It's going to be something that you can relax and enjoy. Okay? It's something extraordinary. Your faith is extraordinary. God dog, y'all. You're going to be the front man. Your faith is in God, no matter what you're facing, is extraordinary. No matter what you're facing. I'm telling you. The shift is coming. It's here. It says you have a renewed sense of self and magic in flowing all around you. This is a time of great personal growth and development. Give of yourself and your spirit. Others may benefit from this blessing you have received. We got the truth behind that. I'm telling you, public recognition, putting you on the top, He's putting you in front, making you the boss. That's what it says. Says He's making you the boss. On some kind of new work, but it's still, you're going to get your spiritual message across. It says just surrender. Surrender to it. Surrender to whatever God's plan is. It's like y'all been going like this, and now it's time to like cross the shift storm. What was is now going to be. Just trust me on that. What was up is down. What's down is up. It's all switching. Okay? And it's telling you to surrender. Just surrender to this change. Accept it. To whatever it is. It's something that you're going to really enjoy. Not even going to feel like work. Brand new beginning. Taking a leap of faith. It says alert thirst for knowledge. Spying. Contracts. That is funny. Like what I keep hearing. It's kind of crazy. Because remember I told you was going to get some kind of badge? Are they going to put you, are they going to make you some kind of plant in the music industry? I swear. Or something like that. Because I keep hearing something about you getting a badge. Collective receiving a badge. There it is right there. A badge. Spying, seeing something from a higher perspective. Standing on the very top. You're on the very top. Shouting something out to the world. It's about signing some kind of contract as well. For long-term goals. Judgment is in your face. I'm telling you. This is something that both of y'all do. Y'all are going to have a new rebirth of it. He follows the guidance of the angels too. I don't know. Whatever it is, y'all are fucking dynamic. It may be a band. Went from 2 to 3. Nighttime. We got the moon and the fool. Mysterious. I'm going to say it again. You may be some type of spy or plant in some kind of business that you love to do. Like you enjoy like singing, being on stage and shit like that. You may be some kind of plant. They may ask you because you got what it takes, man. You can be around, I'm telling you. But it's an equal, this is, both of y'all may be doing it. It's prosperous. 2 ones making a bigger one. Gifts. Presence. Balance. Sharing the wealth. Fairness. I wonder if he was some kind of like, I swear, man. Don't ask me. This might not be for everybody out there. It could be just for a few or just one. But I'm telling you, it's something about like that. Like, you're going to be on some kind of stage together. Because both of y'all are used to being seen, you know, because of something on, you know, like YouTube. Both of y'all are used to it. He wants you to be in the front. He says, I guess he thinks you feel, I don't know, you're more comfortable with being your authentic, like you can be your authentic self without it being a big deal, even on a stage in front of a crowd of fucking thousands and thousands. You can just still be your authentic self. It doesn't, and for some reason, it's like he wants to be like your support team, but still on the stage. I don't know. That's like the singer and the lead guitarist. Do you understand? They complement each other, okay? The drummer complements the bassist, the bass player. The bass player keeps the rhythm and the tempo with the drummer together. But the lead guitarist and the singer are both stars in their own right. The lead guitarist, he can go off script and do whatever the fuck he wants. The singer can too. They have control over that. But that drummer and that fucking bassist and that rhythm guitar got to play that. They have to make it work. You understand? They can't just go off on some kind of tangent in the middle of the song. You understand? No, not Ike and Tina. Hell no. Fuck no. Not like Ike and Tina. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't even like that comment that you said that. Not like Ike and Tina. Authenticity is highly magnetic. What you're saying, I absolutely agree with it. Makes sense to put individual up front and center. Exactly what you're saying. It's not like Ike and Tina. You know that was a pedophile situation, don't you? If you don't, you need to go do your research. Tina Turner was sold to Ike Turner from her aunt. Her aunt sold her to him. So no, not like Ike and Tina situation. No, ma'am. Take that as it resonates. This is some kind of new, this is going to be enthusiastic. You're very enthusiastic about, or this, you're going to be very enthusiastic about it. Saying remain calm, though, it says communicate clearly, like what you want and what you don't want. I'm telling you. It says some kind of romance, knight in shining armor. Somebody wants to feel like the hero. Let them feel like the hero. Just be all like, oh, thank you. Because they want to be your hero. They want to be like somebody that just swooped in and show them gratitude and gratefulness to it, okay? This person wants to be your hero. He will be. You'll be his too. I'm telling you. that shit's gonna run both ways, that mutual respect and honor and stuff. Because you're gonna respect this person's mind. Y'all gonna have some fucking knockout sex too when y'all do it. I swear to God. Y'all gonna have some banging sex when y'all finally do it. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna fucking flow like, okay. For a long time now, you felt almost nothing but resistance. Every which direction that you looked in. Well, that shift storm is bringing in that it's going to flow. Everything's going to flow. It's going to start flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. Thank you. Love you too. But yeah, this new project is something, somebody's going to be handed a microphone, man. Telling you. What exactly it's about, I don't know. It's saying the driven to succeed, taking some kind of action. You're more than willing to attempt any kind of new. Look, I'm telling you, you have a thirst for knowledge, like, and you like to experience different new stuff, like, you know, I don't know, being on stage. Okay, maybe even in a movie or on TV or some shit like that. Okay, but you like those new experiences. You welcome new experiences. Okay, and it's something to do with that. You welcome in new experiences. Being enthusiastic about it. Man, I swear this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be both. I'm telling you. Stepping up. Getting some type of adoration. For sure. It's like no one's going to see you coming, but when you do, you're going to make a major mark on this person, these people. Like, ticket sales are going to sell out. This could be something to do with all this shit turning into AI and all that. Because I'm going to tell you now, man, there ain't going to be no music without no soul in it. You can, those AIs, listen, y'all know I do that shit sometimes with, like, making those little movies on YouTube and then making a song out of it. I'm going to tell you, it don't matter if I put hard, heavy rock and we'll say I put hard, heavy rock and rap and I don't know, easy listening. It don't matter what I put. All them AIs sing the same. They sing the same fucking, like, monotone fucking. The song is great, okay? And if you take it somewhere else and sing it yourself, it sounds way better. But all of them, it don't matter. They all sound the same, like very, like it's the same fucking, y'all know what I'm talking about. AI, they ain't got no soul, man. That's what music's all about. From your soul. So, I don't think the AIs are going to be that real big, as far as making music and that kind of stuff. I've been trying to tell y'all, you need to prepare yourself, use your gifts, start using your gifts as your work. Because AI is taking over your grocery store job or your fucking sit behind the desk and put stamps on shit. That's gone, baby. You better start using your gifts. I'm trying to tell y'all. If you don't, you're going to get left behind. It's time to use your gifts. It says something about your quiet power, inner truth. It says some kind of you have some kind of quiet power. He does. It's him. He wants to be in the background. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, he wants to be a star and in the background. That's more. I'm telling you. I don't know what this work is. It sure does look like you're on a stage, though. Looks like you're going to be handed a microphone. Maybe you'll be a public speaker, because you're going to have a lot of backing, a lot of following, and in charge. So you're going to be, there's going to be people under you. I guess the people who set up everything, but you're going to be in charge of it. Is collective ready to take this responsibility of being in charge of something like this? Is collective ready to take this responsibility? Says the Fool and the Eight of Swords. Yes and no. Yes and no. You want to take it slow to do it. Like this is going to happen suddenly. Okay? At first it might be saying yes and no, baby. They're telling you just jump into blind faith, but you want to take something very slow. You want to know all the details first. Do you understand? Like you want to be told, like, what? Like, don't let me go up there and get started like I'm in the middle of a song and you motherfuckers gonna say, oh, the sound box ain't on. I mean, you understand? Don't. You want to know all aspects of it before you jump into it. But they're telling you just to take that leap. What else collective need to know about taking the leap? Telling you to take that leap, it's a good thing, whatever this is coming towards you. A transition, leaving behind something and moving to calmer waters. Taking the leap. For the world. It's time for the world to know who you are, collective. I'm telling you, it's time. It's time for the world to know who you are. That's what's going to happen. It says, God dang. I want to keep it kind of dark in here because it keeps it cooler, so y'all take that as it resonates. It says, you've been hit with a spark of inspiration. Now you must figure out how to turn that fire into action. Be sure to lay the groundwork. Speak clearly and openly. Okay? Don't hold back. You need to be on it. You already know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, collective shit. It says, blasting forward to that... Wait. Be sure to lay the groundwork before blasting forward so that you don't stumble over your own feet. Let your intuition guide you. Queen of Wands. You're going to take that. You're going to take that damn microphone, man. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to take it. All this is showing yellow, 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 yellow. I'm seeing yellow like fucking crazy. Something about your joy and your optimism. Your third chakra. It's something to do with your joy, your optimism. It's not about sex. That's the sacral. We're talking about the one above it. Okay? That's between your heart and your sacral. The thing that this new spark, you feel something in your gut. This is right. I guess the angels are going to show you who to trust. Okay. I don't even know what you're talking about. What the fuck are you talking about taking steroids? Mary, do you want to stay in here? Or do you, I mean, because you say a lot of fucking crazy shit sometimes. Okay. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. I have no idea where your fucking steroid comment come from. Something about strength. I don't approve of steroids. I'm just telling you. Okay. Okay. A joke. Okay. Okay. To go strong. Okay. Cause I'm busy in this right here. When I look up and see shit like that, I'm like, talking about steroid use. Ew. I mean, unless you got to have the steroids because of some kind of medical condition. I mean, I guess the same thing with that Ozempic shit. Unless you got to have it. I mean, I ain't never even heard of Ozempic until these motherfucking, all these stars started shriveling up. But I still ain't heard of nobody dying from it. Nobody. Has anybody heard of anybody just shriveling away on Ozempic? They shriveling away, but ain't nobody died. They all shriveling away. So tell me how that's working. Seems like since Epstein got stopped, P. Diddy got stopped, all these fucking beautiful stars are shriveling into nothingness. Don't it seem kind of coincidental that that happened at the same time? That's to me. And why on earth would all these damn doctors just out of nowhere? I guess they thought they had the formula, the pink stuff. I guess they thought that was the formula, Ozempic. Never even heard of Ozempic. Even as a diabetic drug, I've never even heard of that until all these stars about to die from it. But I ain't seen not a single one of them die from it yet. Not even the Osbournes. They're pretty sad. But they started taking it right when Ozzy died. So grief, and that's insanity to me. But yes. Oh, that's something about the look, this is something to do with God's work, y'all. That portal, because portal kept coming out. This is something to do with God's work, and y'all sharing something, being equals. I don't know. Is Collector gonna be a preacher? I don't know. I don't know. What? Public figure. Some kind of public figure. You're gonna be handed the keys to the kingdom. What will you do with it? I'm telling you, you won some kind of competition. Are you going to go on stage and compete? Somebody may want you to. Somebody may want you to compete in something like Battle of the Bands or some shit with them. I feel it more than anything. I don't know why. I don't know why this message has been all about that this morning. But it's like somebody wants you to come join and be in the Battle of the Bands. Like you're the perfect fit. And I hope that lady calls me. Pray in Jesus' name. Put it in God's hands. Put it in God's hands. Move this out the way. Yeah, I can walk up on stage. Please, God. Okay, let it go, let it go. I didn't submit my prayer for it. Today. Some kind of breakthrough today. Tired of drunk. What's Collector need to know here? Said something about a DUI. I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about no DUI. Tell you what resonates. I gotta turn that on for a little while. I still ain't got no weed, y'all. That shit's fucking driving me crazy. trust somebody that I don't barely know has been a dickhead to me. I don't trust them to get me weed. Unless I'm sitting right there and see it. SOS. Same old shit. So, if a FBI, CIA, FBI and CIA. So if Juice, it's crazy, CEO. That's funny. Okay. Take what resonates out of there, because I'm on my own. Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work for you now. Some kind of investigator, some type of undercover, a spy. We talked about this, y'all. You're loyal. Something about your loyalty, your fierceness. Scooby-Doo. Okay, so now I just want to leave it like that. Boss, CEO. Everything's pointing to it. DOF. Food. What, a karaoke bar? South Carolina. Joe D. Of South Carolina. What? Y'all have no idea what that just triggered the fuck out of me. When I lived in Florida, there was these guys that were like doing work, like on a work crew. They come out there and they stay out there. Well, they was barbecuing outside, and I'd been over singing karaoke in the bar, and they invite the guys. He was from South Carolina, but I was with Ricky. He kept like trying to talk, telling me, "Gosh, my mom would just love you. My mom would just love you." And I was going, like, "What are you saying?" And he's like, "I wish you'd come to South Carolina." And I'm like, "Man, I can't leave that dude here. What?" Like, we never did anything. We didn't even kiss or nothing. He was just like, I don't know. It was weird, but there was a connection there. What did I see just now? Just a long word. Hold on, I just seen it. Decision. There's no N. Decision of, but I seen something else. Quiz. Dang, I seen something else and didn't put it. I should have been moving it. Boss of, CEO of, something about December. Food. Juan is out there. No N. Arizona. What is the quiz for? Said. And somebody named Said. Okay. Said. He probably is watching. Okay. Ice quartz. I don't know why I'm seeing quartz right there, but I am. Ice quartz. Some kind of risk. Risk something. Or as I decide. Judas. Somebody was sabotaged. By Judas. Somebody is a Judas. or deciding if somebody's a Judas. This is crazy because vice, I know that y'all don't know that word, but it was a made-up word for me and somebody else years and years and years ago, but it means like something that's totally fucked up. It's vice. Okay? It's just like totally fucked up. Just accept it. That's what that means. Somebody watching. Judas. A Judas. Is a Judas. Safe. Face. Susan. There's no N. Bud. Some kind of juice. Juiced something. Oh, why juiced something? I juiced something. Okay, so somebody's been milking somebody's money. Us use. I used. Sabotage. It says DUI. Base. B-A-S-S. Based. Skewed it. Q. Some kind of Q. Q is Boaz, Arizona? He keeps talking about Arizona. Okay, just accused. Just ass. Boss is just an ass. Something is safe. I is safe. Could quiz, could ask. It says bodies. As bodies. Face dies. Face dies. Case dies. Some kind of case died out. Something's over. It's some kind of job. Case dies. You safe. Owe you. I owe you. What is the quiz? It says 6. 6 sides. 6 sides. Bed. Bodies. Said you. I said you. I do. 6 jobs. I do 6 jobs. God dang. Something about body. Abode. Someone just works constantly. Like they don't have nothing else. They may think that they're like happy. They're not. It's like they may think that they're content. Okay, but they work all the time. Constantly. Bad job. Bad safe job. Something safe, but it's bad. Somebody tired of it. Something about bios. So bios. Cox. Do. Ed. Ed. Something is due. In a safe. Audio. Audio. Bad audio. Somebody recorded the boss. Quiz. Cox. Boss. Audio. Save. Safe. Sis. Sis. I don't know, somebody's a badass though. Judo. A badass. It says that. Somebody's a badass. I'm telling you. He is a badass. Something about juiced. Juiced. If co. Us badass. Use badass. Fox. Something about bodies in a bed. 6 bodies in a bed. Okay. Use. Watch. Us watch. Ice. I don't know. It's talking about a job for sure. Job. Ad. Fast. Fad. Fade. Someone's tired of this work. Whatever they're doing, they're ready for the new. I'm telling you. Some kind of clay. Something has either stagnated out or they just dropped the case. DJ. A DJ? Well, that would be stepping up on a stage. Job. What is about the sister? Sis, act. I thought that was a T. Jedi. That's fierce. Fad. Something is a fad. AI. AI is a fad. It's twice out here. AI. OU. What? Someone want? Now, someone trying to say they want collective to teach AI. Dies. AI dies. I see this is disease. Dis-ease. Dis-ease. DUI. AI. Okay. Sees. Like emotions. See as I see you. See as I see you. So somebody wants you to see yourself the way they see you. You said or I said? You said I ease you. You said I. You said Jose is safe. You said I so. You said I so safe. I said you so safe. Job. Safe job. Cox Enterprise. Cox Enterprise is the ones that own the lottery. I used to work for them at Atlanta Auto Auction. Two sisters. Old. Real old. They own the Georgia Lottery. Oh, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm stretching. Oh, good. I walked. Does as job. Somebody does a job, okay? Fig. Scaff. Nothing goes right there. This is a cafe. Somebody had a cafe. I'm telling you, some kind of restaurant or bar or something like that. Somebody wants to use your face. God dang, is that what Elon Musk keeps talking about? Uses face. AI uses face. IQ. Us. Box. Us. Let me talk about this real quick, because that gets a little bit. Heck, that says Sedona. No N. Okay, so let me think what I was going to say. Oh. So there's a new exhibit. I don't know where it's at. I done forgot, because I forgot what they says. In some kind of fucking library. But it's got these reptilian sculptures. Like, they look like reptiles. They straight up look like fucking reptiles. And they got arms and legs and shit. And they're all sitting there. There's like 5 of them. They're all sitting there holding like what would be like, it's like these reptilians are holding humans in a box. Because it looks like a living room or something. It has the humans walking around in there. And these reptilian statues are holding them. Holding this box that has this like setting or scene of humans being held in a box by the reptilians. What do y'all think about that? Tell me something down in the comments. I don't know. There's something to it. They sure are fucking bringing it up. Like, they keep bringing that shit up. Use dose it as us. AI. Oh, and these AIs are not fucking reliable, if you ask me. From what I can tell, and they done set them loose all over the world. It's so retarded. Some kind of sub job, bus job. Being some kind of sub. Sub. Base. You the face, and they're the base. Use face. I do. Based. Man, it keeps saying this, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there, because that's what it says. ISIS and ICE. Says safe job. CEO. Sides. 6 sides. Whatever that's talking about. 6-sided box. It says bedside. Audio box. Audio box. Faces. Faces is audio box. AI. It's talking about AI big time. Us. Ooh. Quiz. Quiz. So use face. Use us. AI. AI use face. Juice us. Juice cafe. It says it's juice cafe. Somebody's been crying about something. The world we live in today, I'm surprised anybody even stops fucking crying these days. I'm just saying, something about Jessica. This is Jessica out there. Used some kind of audio on in their face. She's a witch and a snitch. Hey, it resonates. Booze. Jessica gets booze. Like off the stage. Booed off the stage. Booed. So I use your face. Case. I do case. I do case. Just. It says FBI and CIA, and it says CEO. Oh, it says because. I do something just because. Just because. So. I don't know why they want a quiz. Quiz us. Quiz us. Because. Because Jess. B. I don't know. Cause. Joss. Jessica. Something was fake. Somebody might have been using your audio, using their face, or using your face and their audio, or some shit like that. That's what it looks like. I said, be as boss. Because I said. Say because I said. So something about do job. Do your job. I said because I said do your job. Do job. Sofa. Somebody's lazy. Couch potato. There's a rainbow in the dark. It's just a rainbow in the dark. You say it like that sounds funny. Well, you don't be singing like him. When there's lightning. It never sets you free. Alright, we got Jessica, we got Joss, we got something about bodies, Jody's bodies. Jody's bodies. Quiz. Don't know why, but I want to write this. Save of us. Calls Dio. Joy. Jody definitely out here. I-O. Something about safe. I-O, safe boyfriend. I-A, safe boyfriend. Jesus Christ. Silver's out here twice. Silver, no gold, just silver. The silver lining, that's what it's telling me. Audio of base, audio on case, audios, so somebody can hear somebody's voice. USC. Jack, Jace, Jack, Jody, sis, side of bed, bedside. Something about the feds. Feds use audio, safe audio. Something about a cousin. There's no N. Did I see cousin? Cousin's face. Joe. Alright, off. Something about food. Okay, foods. Base foods. Oh no, this is feeling like somebody may have had a accident or something and need you to help them through it. It says biased. Us biased. Here's a Mandela effect. Boo! Somebody's gonna scare you? I as Ed. Did die as cousin die. I don't know. Y'all take that as I-E as you. Somebody signed a death certificate saying it was you. USB side. Side A. Code. Fuss. Hide fuss. watching something. Joyce. Ida. USB. Sad. I use you. I said I use you. That's what it says. It says, I said use you. I said use you. It said both of them. Alright, y'all. Tell you what resonates out of that. If I bad, you die. Not even funny, but that's what it says. If I bad is a bad idea. Something is a bad idea. It says us, bad idea. Fuss. Can't see eye to eye. No rejoicing. Something is a bad idea. Okay? Fuss. Just a idea. Just an idea. Voice, cob. This might be trying to say voice. Cob is quiz. Quiz and cob. Cabo. Bid. Somebody wants you to be the fucking CEO, I'm telling you. Access. I don't know. Sofa bed? A sofa bed? Because I use a excuse. Somebody feels bad. It's because I use the excuse of job. Somebody claiming their job is what's keeping them. I'm telling you, you might get a phone call or contact from just out of nowhere. It says an audit. There's no T. It says Audi and audio. Code. Use code. Use some kind of code. It says abused. Somebody was so abused. God dang, these fucking fleas in this damn yard, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it. They need a damn tree in the yard or something. It says something about used ID. It says used ID. Take that as it resonates. A lot of stuff going on in them letters, boy. They trigger the shit out of me. They do. Scab, a replacement. I'm telling you, you're probably gonna replace somebody. Tell me what Clinton needs to know about them letters out of these animal spirits. The rape, the crow. It says co-create with spirit. What's Clinton need to know? What's Clinton need to hear from the letters out of this? Clarify the letters out of this animal spirit. Into the flow, baby, coming to your door. She went in the door. Dog spirit. That's me. No. Oh. I'm both of these. That was the first symbol for Cancer. A turtle. Okay, it says, be loyal to what you love. Something you're going into, you're going to love. Some kind of job that you're going to love. And you're loyal to God. 19. I went right to the crow spirit. That's crazy. 19. It says, be loyal to what you love. Dog spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. Okay, let me stop right there. Someone likes the way you like read, like you flow. It's something to do with your intelligence too. Okay. It says, you are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Take that as it resonates. It says, Spirit loves you and love has arrived in many forms, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with. Express uniquely through them. Dog Spirit also says to be true to that which you love, for now is a time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. Amen. Trust the divine. It says the protection message, it says, loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachments that result in stagnation, enmeshment, and loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Maybe I do. Maybe, I don't know. It says, are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when Dog Spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and change of fortunes. The shift storm. If you feel you are being betrayed or are growing apart from someone, let Dog Spirit reconnect you with your commitment to love in all forms. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve. Perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love, so be open to all its many guises, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what Spirit wants for you. Amen. Amen. I know I deserve the best. I am worthy. I am worthy. Okay? Say that to yourself. I am worthy. It says the turtle spirit 62, slow and steady wins the race. It says turtle spirit arrives to remind you that when you do not do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. Move slowly, perhaps even so slow that it almost feels as if you're not moving at all. This may be a time to crawl before walking. Taking your time to align to Turtle Spirit's place as you contemplate this road you're on. It says, doing what you need to do in this small moment that will soon pass. Turtle Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you were not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be an important step towards determining whether you need to pivot or simply keep putting one foot in front of the other. True love and true success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now, and the next step will be clear. Take that as it resonates. Stay in the now. Stay in the here and the now. We got a 10 and an 8. The surrender now is the next card out. Surrender, baby. You're never alone. says, see the big picture with the giraffe. That's 5 cards, y'all. Take that as it resonates. I see it. I see it. Let me see the helm of it. Let me see the helm of it. That's what I want to see. This being, this person, this person that's just like Collective, because that's a rare fucking thing. I'll tell you now. I don't think I ever met anybody just like me. I don't know, that's rare. I'm just saying. Take it as it resonates. Some kind of transformation. A 10, the butterfly. Allow yourself to leave behind the past and what is no longer necessary, so you can truly be the person you have worked hard to become. And don't let anybody try to remind you of the past. It says, the dawn is breaking. It says, the survivor. The dawn is breaking, y'all. Light up my face, even though it's time. It says the drama queen. Some people need a high level of attention to validate their self-worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. Amen. Something about acting. I'm telling y'all. Something about act. Look at this, y'all. This is about like acting or something. It says the escapist. It says you or someone you care about may seek refuge in escapist behaviors when faced with limits, difficulties, or sorrows of some sort. Then it says the traveler. It says, let travel, education, and communication systems take you and your ideas to the world, or use the same to bring the world to you. Somebody may want you to train AI or something, man. It says higher self and free spirit. That's 5. Wow. Don't be the drama queen. That's a mask. Somebody's wearing a mask. It ain't you. I'm telling you. You're fucking authentic. Something about bringing the world to you. And someone having a hard time accepting who they are to bring this. Somebody wants to bring you the world. I'm telling you. Stop longing and still your mind and allow your higher self to use its infinite sources to comfort and guide you to fulfillment of your desires. 41. It says you can only change yourself. Now is the time to unleash your free spirit, not try to blend in and be the same as everyone else. 29 and 11. You're not the same. You're very unique. I'm telling you, you have some kind of the eye of the tiger. You got the eye of the tiger, baby. You are the eye of the tiger. You're the cream of the crop. Rising up to the challenge that you're facing. I can't remember that part. Peter's mother-in-law is healed. Luke. I guess they want me to read both of these. Okay, it says, now he arose from the synagogue and entered Simon's house. But Simon's wife, mother, was sick with a high fever, and they made request of him concerning her. So he stood over and rebuked the fever, and it left her. And immediately she arose and served him. I think that's what resonates. Many healed after the Sabbath sunset. When the sun was setting, all those who had any that were sick with various diseases brought them to him. And he laid his hands on every one of them and healed them. And demons also came out of many, crying out and saying, you are the Christ, the Son of God. And he rebuked them, did not allow them to speak, for they knew that he was the Christ. Now when it was day, he departed and went into the desert place. And the crowd sought him and came to him, and tried to keep him from leaving them. But he said to them, I must go preach the kingdom of God to other cities also, because for this purpose I have been sent. And he was preaching in the synagogues of Galilee. Take that as it resonates. Maybe you're going to be a preacher. Someone is speaking out and speaking up the true gospel. Take that as it resonates. That might not be for some. I keep feeling like you're going to be on some kind of stage. You're the face. They want you to be the star. So take it as it resonates. Take things slow and steady. Don't look. Something may rush in on you, okay? And you may have this temptation to just jump right in, but you need to we're just going to say, test the waters for the red flags. A quiz, maybe. A quiz is a quick Q&A. That's what a quiz is. About stuff you've already learned. Not stuff you don't know nothing about. A quiz is something about you, something you've already learned. That's like somebody questioning you or wanting to ask you questions to learn something. Because that was in the cards too about teaching. So take that as it resonates. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. That's what I'm saying, okay? Test the waters. Ask a question. If it feels like it's going to be a burden or straining or something, or like you can't communicate with this person, that is a sign. Okay? It says, say no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to please other people. That is an act of, that is a real act of self-love. Love yourself by saying N-O. But this looks like it, like if somebody may be trying to, like, they're very enthusiastic about you being the one. Okay? Extremely. Okay, so it may come across a little bit of too much energy coming at you, and you're funny about that kind of shit. When shit comes at you like that, because you're empathic. You guard yourself, you protect yourself. And this person may be overly excited to bring forth this opportunity. Okay? It may kind of make you hesitate. Okay? Like, whoa, what's this a stalker? But you need to take a moment and realize that they're just overly excited to finally get to talk to you. Okay? Because it's been a long time waiting. They've been waiting to talk to you. Some kind of case is being closed. I'm telling you, everything in these readings, I'd say for the past 6 months or so, talks about somebody like wanting to give you a badge. However you want to take that, it's like somebody wants you to have a badge. But you're not going to be like out there with like wearing a fucking uniform and shit. You're going to have a badge though. I guess you're going to just be looking like you. And then, okay, I see the badge around your neck. Not on a uniform. A badge on your neck. So take that as it resonates. All right, y'all, I guess we're done here. Y'all got a question for Pendulum? Anybody got a question for Pendulum? Sis, that might have been talking about you. Because it says something out there. Okay. All right. I got my hair on there. Okay, Pendulum. Everything I said and everything that's went on in this reading has been the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Straight from Holy Spirit. Yes. Okay, stop. So collective going to be on a stage, like being seen by millions. Say yes, you're going to be on some kind of stage. Being seen by millions. Okay. So, I need to know something else. Is somebody wanting collective to train AI? Say yes. Take that as it resonates. Shirley, will everything work out for you? Yes, it will, but I'm going to ask Pendulum. Is everything going to be working out for Shirley? Is everything going to work out for Shirley the way it needs to work out for Shirley? In God's timing. It says yes. It seems to be kind of hinting to the fact that you need to use more optimism. You concentrate too much on the negative about what's going on around you. But there's blessings all around you. Okay? You just need to concentrate and focus more on the positive of what's going on. And just know that God's got your back. Okay? Shirley is devoted to God's path. Shirley is devoted to God's path. Then you know. Then you already know, Shirley. You need to trust in God and have faith. Have faith that it's going to work out. Okay? And there's something I can guarantee you. The universe, it's spot on this, okay? If there's something about, there's change. We're always constantly changing and evolving. Constantly. It never stops. Okay? Never, never, ever, ever, ever stops. Okay? So understand that you may have been going through a period of time. There was like lows, lots of lows. We're about to step up. We're gonna step up. It's like we were down in the valley where all the wind was gusting and shit. It was just gusting and our hair was fucking flying around and shit. And we were like, I'm going to make it through this valley. Okay. Well, then we stepped up a little bit higher in the valley. Okay. Like we climbed up the side there. Okay. A little bit above all that fucking whirlwind so we could see it from a higher point of view. Because when we were sitting there in the midst of it, it seemed undoable, okay? But when we climbed up and looked on it, you're just like that far away from getting out of it. You understand? So take it as it resonates. I'm sorry to hear that, Shirley. You're gonna make it through. Let me see what. I'm trying to. They're saying. I don't want to tell you too much about that because it's very touching. I mean, really heart-wrenching kind of thing. That they changed their mind when it was too late. So I just want you to know that. It's like they seen some kind of epiphany. It was already too late. Okay? But it wasn't nothing that, like, it wasn't y'all. It was just some kind of, yeah. But they changed their mind about what they did while they were crossing or whatever. They knew what the effect that it would have on you and stuff like that. I'm just telling you, okay? That they've changed their mind. He changed his mind. Look, I think that he's right with God because he had the chance to the last breath. Okay, I'm telling you. So they got right with God at the last minute about that situation. Yes. Say yes. They didn't want to be a burden on anyone. But when they decided to do what they did, they changed their mind. It was too late. And they asked God to forgive them before it happened. Does that make sense? That's what he's saying. Take it as it resonates. I hope you feel a little lighter now, a little more at ease. Okay? And I just want to say to you, you can send the love, but they're sleeping. Don't try to be communicating and that with them. They're sleeping. That's like disturbing the sleeping. Okay? Right. Yeah. But he's resting now and sleeping. He did not want to be a burden to you. He didn't want you to carry this, but he knew what the devastation it would make you feel. Do you understand? I'm just telling you. But he did get right with God. He did get right with God. Just so you know. And that's a very important thing. Because you know what, y'all? It says in the Bible, because you got the Holy Spirit in you, you've had it in you since you was born, that even up to your very last of your breath, you can call on Jesus Christ's name and you will be saved. Okay? So I urge everybody today, if you don't know Jesus, call out his name and he'll come and he'll talk to you and he'll save you, okay? Because this flesh world is more about our mind than it is about our bodies. Understand that. We create it. So also mind your words and try to be kind. If you can't be kind, then don't say nothing. Okay? Don't say fucking shit. And I have a problem with that. I'll run away and say it to myself. Talking to myself about it. And then I'll be all like, okay, I didn't mean that, God. I didn't mean to say that about them. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I don't really, truly wish that, but I was mad. You know, but I have a problem with that. When someone makes me mad and I do not like confrontation. Because I hurt a motherfucker if I got to. I'm just saying I don't like confrontation. If somebody tries to swing on me or try to hurt me in any kind of physical way, I'm gonna bust their ass. I'm just telling you. Okay? I don't like confrontation. So when somebody's being a dick or something, I kind of stay away from it. If they be a dick directly to me, I might not say nothing to them, or I might say some kind of smart ass shit, and then I walk away and I go to my where I'm by myself and overthink it real fast, like overthink the fuck out of it and just start saying shit. Like fucking, like Fred Flintstone. Grasm, suck 'em, prison, suck 'em, prison, grasm, suck 'em. Oh, thank you from Dublin, Ireland. I wish I could come out there. I want to go to Ireland. Let me ask you something, because I have a idea, a thought of what I think about Ireland that I don't know if it's the truth or not. Is it real wet? Is it like moist? I can't explain it. Not necessarily raining all the time, but moist, like a moisture in the air all the time. It's turned into a shithole. Well, so is America. Shit, what you talking about? America don't even exist. We don't even exist. We're man-made. Americans are man-made. All 4 seasons in 1 minute. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'd like to see Ireland and Switzerland. I want to see both of those. And, of course, look, I don't want to go hanging out or walking around or nothing like that. I just want to go stand in front of the pyramids to see their magnificence. I don't be like wanting to like chill or nothing in the desert. I just want to go see pyramids and then leave. Does that make sense? That's one of my bucket lists. Maybe, I don't know, I want to stand in front of them and look at them. See what the big fascination is. Ain't that just a building? I mean, I really want to know. They made a big deal out of it all this fucking years. They made this big, huge fucking deal out of it. But you know, fact, They have never found a body in any of those fucking pyramids. That's not what they're used for. Yeah, maybe something like that. And I would like to also maybe do some kind of research on ley lines and find where the most energetic ley lines fall. I feel like it's okay, because I feel like it's on the Tropic of Capricorn, on the Tropic of Cancer, and around the equator and at the poles. Okay, I feel like that. And if we're a flat Earth, trust me, y'all, I go through all these scenarios. If this is a flat Earth, how is there a Tropic of Capricorn and a Tropic of Cancer? Because it's on each side of the equator. Is the equator going across the top of us like this? And on each side is the Cancer and the Capricorn? I think that's how it goes. And not up and down. Because I think that the Cancer and the Capricorn are equal. They're equal. Go parallel instead of like that. You understand? St. Patrick's Day Island ley line. You know what St. Patrick did you? Yep. Chased all the snakes out of Ireland. You ever seen one over there? You ever seen a snake in Ireland? Have you ever seen anybody catch one or just happen to come across one? I'm trying to figure out how he chased him out, because, you know, he had a dog's head. What, he bark him out or something? Y'all know St. Patrick had a dog's head, right? He was a dog-headed saint. I don't know if y'all knew that, but he is. I have a lot of knowledge in my brain, y'all. I'm telling you. It just swirls around in there constantly. But yeah. Have you ever seen a snake in Ireland, Donna? And let me ask you this. What kind of fucking snakes was there in the first place? Like, that's crazy. Dragons are different, yes. Maybe it was the dragon serpent. That's very possible. He might have run off the dragon serpent. But dragons are real. Dragons are a fucking real thing. Guess what? Ain't a fucking dinosaur. Dragons are real. Dinosaur ain't. The dinosaur is kind of like we picked up a bunch of pieces and we designed it ourselves. But yeah, you could be absolutely right about that. I watched a documentary on St. Patrick, but it had other shit in it too, but mostly about St. Patrick. And yeah, the government officials were like starving the people and shit, like starving the fuck out of them. Okay. But yeah, I'll take a visit. I mean, I want to travel all over the world. I really do. I've had a visa before, never got to use a passport. I never got to use it. Somebody stole it. But I want to go all over the place. I want to go everywhere. I do. I want to see. Some places I want to go and see, but I don't want to stay. I just want to see it. Like France. I'm not interested in walking around and chilling in France. I just want to see it. I mean, I don't know why I'm not interested in. I don't know. Nobody out there take offense, but I feel that France is dirty, like real filthy. I don't know why. That my mind thinks that France is like filthy. I can't explain that, and I don't know where that comes from, but I feel like it is. I also feel like they got dragons, live dragons in France. No, that's a dog. St. Patrick's a dog-headed saint. He's a dog. He wasn't a dragon. St. Patrick wasn't a dragon. He was a dog-headed saint. Go look it up. He had a dog's head. But it could have been, because at that time the government was like starving everybody and shit. It could have been one to run off the snakes. It could have been just overran with fucking reptilians because of the humidity and the temperatures there all the time. I don't know. Ireland doesn't get much snow, does it? It's mostly like moist. Yeah, he's McGruff. St. Patrick, that's what we're gonna start calling it, McGruff's Day. He's McGruff. There's got to be something to that fucking DNA splicing or something, or other lesser gods making creatures, making beings, because too many of them have like animal heads and animal bodies and shit. For that not to be something that was really around everybody. Because, you talk about the Nephilim. They talk about the Nephilim. And that's mainly giants, okay? But it's these abominations that they were creating with the women, okay? So I'm wondering if these, like, gods were, like, shape-shifting while they're having sex with the women, and some of them would, like, shape-shift into a bird or a bull or something to that effect while they were in the process of having sex with the female. Because there's too many of these animal-headed beings that were men. Like, they were known to be just another guy. It's almost like people weren't even like, oh, he's got a dog's head. You know what I'm saying? But more like, yo, the dog-headed saint's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it was just like commonplace or something. When it changed, I don't know. Because there's depiction after depiction after depiction, but it don't show what time era that they stopped being half-breeds or what have you. Yeah, they was fucking with DNA. It says it all in the Bible. The fallen came down here, was fucking with DNA. They was teaching all kinds of damn heavenly secrets that the humans shouldn't know. Secrets of warfare and seduction and stuff like that. It seems to me like they had to have already known a little bit of it, because I mean, when Satan begot Eve, then she, why wasn't Cain some kind of fucking weird ass creature? We don't know that he wasn't. Hell, we don't even know what people looked like back then. I don't even know how that part of the Bible even got depicted. Who wrote it? Who wrote Genesis? To know all that stuff. Anybody know? I don't. Because I'm trying to figure out if there's that very little people on the earth. Because there was other peoples that was made by the lesser gods. They were on the earth. Adam and Eve were made by the God, and they got a place called paradise, called Eden. They had the best of everything. The animals, the plants, everything. Okay, but there were other beings and people on the earth made by these lesser gods when Adam and Eve was sitting in Eden. Okay, so keep that in mind. Adam and Eve wasn't the only people on the earth. They were the only humans. Okay, Hu is a frequency of God's name. Okay, H-U. And those were the humans, and the rest were beings from these lesser gods. For some reason, I guess they were trying to prove themselves to God, that they could create like him. There was DNA splicing and all that shit back then. You know that. Well, the thing with the Bible is the Holy Spirit will discern it for you if you're in tune with the Holy Spirit. But the same thing with that's depicted in the story of how it all came about and how it's going to end. Okay, I can pick up a book, any book, and find a spiritual meaning in it. It doesn't live in that book, it lives inside of you. The discernment and all of that. Okay, understand that. That's one of my points that I try to make to everybody out here. It's not the cards. It's not, the cards are not evil. They're just ink and paper. Okay? You have to discern with your Holy Spirit that God gave to you, whether you're listening to somebody that practices dark and evil, or someone that practices light and God. Okay? But these are just paper and ink. They don't have a soul or nothing like that. That's why I try to explain to everybody. They say, oh, it's evil, you're a fortune teller. I can't tell you fortune. You determine that, you and God. I can't tell you fortune. All I can tell you is what may be going on in the energy right now, and possibly what you could possibly do about it, or to change it, or to keep it the same. That's about it. Nobody can tell your fortune. You determine that with God. Okay? I can tell you how you can usher in that fortune is by staying optimistic, having faith. Don't be too attached to material things and money and that kind of thing, and it'll just flow to you, just come to you. So, take that as it resonates. Well, y'all got some little insights and little messages from the Holy Spirit. Y'all thank the Holy Spirit for that, okay? Take what resonates. Let's read one crazy poem. He's the example. You can't ever be like Jesus, okay? Because we're born sinners. We're born sinners. You can strive to use him as an example to live by, okay? Jesus was pure and had no blemishes, okay? Just understand that. We're not God. We're not Christ. He lives within us through the Holy Spirit. We're still humans. Some of us are picked and chosen to be spiritual messengers for God. Okay? But that doesn't make you the God. It doesn't. You're not a God. I know that it's. I know lots of people. I've even been on the side of that you are a God. Okay, but you're not. You're not. Satan isn't a God neither. Just saying. There's only one. There's lesser. I don't know why God used the name lesser gods. Because they're not even gods. So I don't know why he used that as a name. It says, Half-Life in Exile. That's the name of this crazy-ass poem that I'm about to read. It says, I'm forever living between Aprils. The air here smells of jacquardis and lime. It's sunset before I know it. I'm supposed to rest, but that's where the children live. In the hot mist of sleep, dream after dream. Instead, I obsess. I draw stars on receipts. Everybody loves the poem. It's embroidered on a pillow in Milwaukee. It's done nothing for Palestine. There are plants out west that emerge only after fires. They listen for the smoke. I wrote the poem after weeks of despair, hauling myself like a rock. Everyone loves the poem. The plants are called fire followers. Need to look that up. Fire followers. That's what a plant that only comes out after a storm. After a fire. It says, but sometimes they grow after the rains too, at night. I am a zombie feeding on the comments. Is it compulsive to watch videos? Is it compulsive to memorize names? Rafi and Amar and Mahamud. It says poppies and snapdragons and caladrains. I can't hear you. I can't hear you under the missiles. A plant waits for fire to grow. A child waits for a siren. It must be a child. Never a man. Never a man without a child. There is nothing more terrible than waiting for the terrible. I promise. Was the grief worth the poem? No. But you don't integrate a weed for what it does with wreckage. For what it's done to get here. Take that as it resonates. That's inspiring, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's pretty inspiring at the same time. Somebody wants to know if the victory was worth it. But you don't integrate a weed for what it does with wreckage. For what it's done to get here. Interrogate. I'm sorry. It says you don't interrogate a weed of how it got where it's at. But it come through some kind of wreckage somehow or another. It was strong. Here we go, killing them weeds. Take that as it resonates. The moon that turns you back. This book, this got some of the craziest. What? Y'all, that ain't no coincidence. Now I got to read this. Dog person. Take it what resonates. If y'all want to donate and all that stuff, it's down in the description. Right, misplaced flowers. Yeah, dandelions are mostly the ones that are the so-called weeds, and they fucking so yellow you can't miss them. And also, well, dandelions are the things that you make a wish with, and those little buttercup things. They're both dandelions. Okay, take that as it resonates. They're part of the same. It says, all week I've dreamt of dogs. Dogs I guard from dogs that chase them. And I am all the dogs in the dream. I am all the dogs in the dream. I am pressing my wet snout into the valley of my warm armpit, and I am whining for myself. A dog in a dream means bad luck, loyalty, good intentions, good luck, joy, a forgotten skill, broken promises. There's a chorus of dogs, a wedding of dogs. I am cutting the wire of fence to free them. And when I say I am practicing with fear, I mean I am learning to let a trot across me, dog or dog. I mean I don't know what protects what anymore. I never liked animals. I never liked myself. And now I hold oath against the undulating reef of my body in the great simple dark. Take that if it resonates. Page 76. A dog is a dog. I guess you're integrating what... to me, that sounds okay, because I relate dog with God. Okay? And it sounds like that you're integrating those shadows with the light and becoming whole again, and liking yourself and finding that God within you to love. Do you understand? Quit talking bad to yourself, collective. I really need you to stop doing that. Okay? Don't be talking bad even in the face of all this shit. And I need to practice that myself. Because I do understand, you know. I don't know. Maybe just quit talking bad to yourself. Just stop talking bad to yourself. If you start doing it, and you gotta take a second to wait, look in the mirror and go, what are you saying? Like, ask yourself because when you're not looking in the mirror, you're not making it an acknowledgement that you're speaking these things out. But if you look up in the mirror and start trying to speak them out, you'd be like, what are you doing? Like, man, you're so cute. Just be more positive to yourself. You ain't got to be the sex symbol beauty like everybody thinks. You can just be so cute. You understand? Be easy on yourself. Okay? And that's in the perfection of it. All those flaws and all those quirks and those things that you find that you think that are keep you out of the loop, well, they're not. Okay? Just be a little easier on yourself. What I'm saying, okay, is like you put a lot of you put a lot more burdens on yourself than you actually need by just saying shit to yourself that is bad. Okay, so don't do that. It makes the Holy Spirit grieve when you talk shit to yourself. It makes the Holy Spirit grieve. So don't talk nice to yourself. Say, I'm golden, Holy boy. All right, y'all. Stay golden. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ireland. Much love. All right, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Stay golden.